time for Corner Table. It's our exclusive theater review segment featuring legendary critic John Simon and relative newcomer Justin Brown. Simon, he's written for theater, film, and fine arts for more than 50 years, including 35 years at New York Magazine. He's also been published in the New York Times, Washington Post, and many more. Brown, an actor and director who also reviews shows. Well, tonight, they're both taking a look at Lobby Hero. It's a drama starring Captain America himself, Chris Evans, and Michael Sera, who starred in movies including Juno and Superbad.
Hey, Corner Table friends, and hello, John.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fabulous. So, today we're talking about Lobby Hero. It is a Kenneth Lonergan play. It is the inaugural show for Second Stage's Broadway house at the Helen Hayes, which is super exciting for them, so congratulations to the Second Stage company. It stars a plethora, for lack of better words, because more than one is always too many in my opinion, of film stars. Chris Evans, Michael Sera, and then Brian Tyree Henry, who you may recognize from Atlanta, are all in this show. John, you saw the original production. How did you feel about this production?
Well, I can't tell for sure, but I think I like the original production more than I do this one. They're all kind of good, but none of them really grabs you. Michael Sera is quite likable, which he isn't usually. But in this he is, and the three others, my goodness, they're all good, but they don't really transcend their parts.
I agree. I think so. Just to let everyone know, the director is Trip Coleman. You may remember him from, I believe it was last season or the season before that. He directed 6 Degrees of Separation. I don't think it's his fault. I think it's just fine. It's like truly like that's how I feel. I was like, Kenneth Lonergan, I'm not necessarily his biggest fan. I find his stuff to be a little simplistic and predictable. What was nice about this is that it deals with a problem. It's a problem play about morality, which is great and it's fine, but I also think it's an easier topic to discuss. And for me, that's kind of where it boils down is if I'm gonna sit in a theater for over 90 minutes to discuss something difficult, how difficult is it gonna get? You know, Kenneth Lonergan touches on some interesting things, particularly about the treatment of people of color who have been incarcerated and the ways that our justice system doesn't work or how it does work, and our own sentiments about what we should do in terms of honoring and, you know, loyalty to the people that we know. So there are some interesting, difficult topics at hand here, but I don't know necessarily if they're executed in a way that it does what you're saying, John, which is transcends.
The thing is, a Lonergan character is always a bit skewed. Every one of these people is somewhat skewed, but in a cute ways, which is likable, but ultimately likable isn't good enough. They're all a little off-kilter, and they're all kind of not quite human, a little too contrived. But it's pleasant going, you know. You watch it; it goes down like a cup of coffee at breakfast.
It really does. I find it to be particularly entertaining. Chris Evans was so much better than I would have ever anticipated. Michael Sera did so much better than I've ever seen him do before. So all in all, I think John and I are going to sit here and say it's a fine show. If you have a free afternoon or a free evening and you can't get tickets to anything else, check it out. It's not bad.
No, and it looks decent.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. I mean, the set design, the light design, it's a fine show. And I'm a very big fan of the Second Stage company.
I am too.
I'm rarely ever let down by them. So this was this is fine. This is a fine night at the theater. So
and the theater, as redone, is quite nice too.
Yes, it's gorgeous. So congratulations, Second Stage, and we'll see you soon, Corner Table friends.
Students in our area, as well as across the country today, walked out of classes to remember Columbine on the anniversary of that tragedy. And they're also doing it to push for school safety as well as gun control. Now, we'll hear from students and also show you how it went.